Hi. You don't even know what your dog's doing. Right, exactly.
I know that hurt your chest.
All right, guys. So, Bria and I, God, what all did we do today? We went to Paris Baguette for breakfast.
Yeah.
Then we went out. So we went to Marshall's, and then we went to Five Below.
Yeah.
Then we were going.
And we went out to eat.
Then we went to eat at Haven City, and we got hand rolls. And then we went back.
And then we went to the pool.
And then
after the pool, of course, you have to have a snack.
Yeah, so we took a shower and then went to Cafe 86 for some boba, which I'm like borderline done with. And now we're back. And before we go out to dinner with Pat, whenever he gets back from work, we've got some things from Five Below. We've got like 4 pusheen mystery keychain thingies.
Look at them.
So, yeah, basically we're going to see which one we got and then divvy out which ones we want and trade it.
Okay, you want to go first?
All right. Okay. Oh, they have like these options before I do this. There's like a purple one, a white one. I think this is a pink one here. And then a brown one. So, hey. Ooh. It's like the little brown one.
I don't like him.
His hair is kind of everywhere.
Crazy looking.
But he's got his little tail here.
You can have him.
Wow. She's like, literally get rid of him.
Yeah,
but he's kind of cute. I don't know how I feel, but he's cute.
Just put him down. We'll figure
so
it out
that's the first one.
Are they all like this?
I think so. It's a
Okay,
white one. Okay.
This one isn't that bad.
What's his tail look like? Looks like a
gray and white.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is him. Oh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Look at him.
Purr. All right. And then here's the last one that I have. Oh, it's another one.
If I pull out another white one, just go home typing.
If it's another white one, I'm going to be sad.
This is trash. No. Get him out of here. Why is it 3? No.
Oh my God. We only got one. Something told me I should have bought the rest of them.
No.
I should have just bought all of them, but we would have had like 5 of these. So
it would have been 100 grand.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is that on that? Okay. So yeah, we got like 3 replicas and then one of just the white one. So
we just gonna leave it out front. And then somebody just pick it up.
Here you go.
Nope.
No, take it.
No.
So yeah, I think that's it for everything for our blind boxes. So yeah, I'll see you guys for dinner. That's hilarious. Ooh. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh God. Oh my God. Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. So today is my last day off for the rest of the week. I have 11 to 7 floating shifts from Wednesday tomorrow to Saturday. So I'm going to be booked and busy for the rest of the week. But today I am taking it very slow. I'm just chilling, lounging around the house, playing Stardew Valley, which I just became obsessed with from yesterday. I did a host farm with Bria, And then once Bria went home and Pat and I kind of like were chilling around the house after dinner, we had our own host farm that we just started. So I kind of did a little bit of that, but I'm taking a break to show you everything that I have gotten both Sunday and Monday. So Sunday, I had work for a little bit, and then Pat and I met up with Bria and her friend Kaipo, and we went to Fullerton in downtown Fullerton to do some thrifting, coffee runs, that type of thing. Like very slow, but very eventful day at that. So I wanted to show you guys the two dresses that I did get from a vintage store. They're called Retroopolis. And so the first dress that I got is really cute. Both of these that I will show you are from the 80s. So it's like this cute little, I like the Peter Pan frilly collar. It has like the same frilly detailing on the sleeves, and then it's kind of have like a little drop waist here, which I love the stitching work here. And then it kind of drapes down. So it's like a mid, like maybe like to the kneecap, like the top of the kneecap is how long this dress is. I think it is so cute. I'm trying to figure out, because I have a little bit of an event that I will talk to you guys about, that I might wear that to this or to my sister-in-law Kaylee's graduation within like the next 2 weeks, which like I'm really excited for that because we're going to be in San Francisco for like 4 days again. And then the second dress that I got is also from the 80s, and it has this cute little blue and white detailing here. And then it kind of has two little buttons. And so I'm thinking that they're fastening here, like kind of like that. And then it doesn't have like the usual, like in like the, you know, the recent wrap dresses where it has like a hole through here and then you just pull it through and then tie it on this side. It actually has its own like fastening here, which I think is like really good, and I feel like we need to adopt that again. But yeah, if I'm a little confused, which I probably shouldn't be with this dress, I'll just ask my mom, because she's the OG 80s baddie, where she was wearing like these type of wrap dresses and just like these cute, you know, dresses with like the shoulder pads and everything. And it's a pretty long dress. I would say this is not really maxi length, but it's definitely like almost close to the ankle. But that's kind of like the length with that. All right. And so yesterday, Brie and I went to Marshall's, and I got like 2 things and like 1 thing of jewelry. So I actually got these hoops here, these cute ones, because I have like, I guess I would say like the Bottega dupes. I had like some of those from Marshall's, but I've had them for like half a year and they are like rusted, like to the point where I should not put them in my ear. But yeah, they're in like this cute little like box here, which I guess you could call Italian summer or like European summer aesthetic, with like the, you know, the tomatoes and the crabs or lobster and, you know, the anchovies and stuff. And I think that's really cute. And it came like this as well, where they were kind of sitting in here, and I thought this was really cute, and I will definitely store them in this one so that way it doesn't get tangled in all of my jewelry. And I think this is the brand True to Form. So there's that. And then into the clothing, I think this is from the brand 3030, and it's this cute little top here. As you can see, I'm having a phase with these very frilly Peter Pan, like sailor collar shirts, but it's like this nice little pink and red and green type flowers on it. And the detailing is cute with the little bow and the little like, I guess it's called scalloping or something along the lines of that. It's going here, even to the back here until you reach here. And then it's got a little scrunchy thing here. And I think this was like $12.99, so it's still pretty good. And then I got a set, which I think, let me see, Sienna Sky, which I've gotten a lot of stuff from Sienna Sky just from, you know, being a Marshall's girly and Max Denisa. But yeah, again, we've got like the little, you know, scalloping here, scalloping, but it's in like this nice little eyelet lace trim. And then it's got like these 2 here. And then it's got the same detailing on the bottom for the skirt as well. And I believe, actually, I don't know how much this was. I think this was like $24. So that wasn't bad for a cute little set like this. So I'm trying to figure out on whether to wear this or one of the dresses for my other like stuff that I have going on this summer. I think I might wear this one though for sure to Blackpink, because I am going to the Blackpink concert at the SoFi Stadium on July 13th. So if you're there, hi. And yeah, make sure you say hi to me. And yeah, I'm always down to having so many more like K-pop girly friends. But yeah, other than that, that is it for my entire haul. I guess I will see you guys at dinner. But other than that, yeah, that's it for me today. I'm just going to be chilling. So yeah, I will see you guys later.
I love you. I understand. Just kiss. Okay. Jesus. All right, y'all, happy Thursday. So Pat and I went, that's Remy drinking water aggressively in the background. But Pat and I went to Trader Joe's for groceries because we literally were stretching it. But yeah, we couldn't stretch it anymore after dinner last night. So we basically just went grocery shopping before we both have work around like 11:30. So let's get into the bags. So the first thing we got is some everything bagels. We got these, the key lime tea cookies. These are really good. I remember like my mom used to get these. Ooh, they're good. We got some standard eggs. We've got some little tiny mandarin oranges. We mostly use that for Pat's lunches that he makes. We got some Brussels sprouts, some green onions, some small little red potatoes. That'll be good on the side. And then we also got this fettuccine Alfredo. So that's it for the first box. All right, in the second bag, we've got this roasted teriyaki seaweed snacks. Now, I've never had the teriyaki one, so we'll see how good this tastes. I think this would taste good with some nice like rice, and then we have like pork belly and green onions, so that would be good for a nice like small dinner. We've got some penne pasta. These are like the little cherry tomatoes, but they call them like flavor bombs. I guess it's because they kind of look like them. We've got some gyozas, they're chicken. My fave, the French onion soup. Always good when I don't want to be bothered to make lunch while I'm working. Kimbap. We've got the little brownie truffle mix. We've got the ube pretzels, which were good the last time we got them, so we had to get them again. Some maple syrup, some grated Parmesan cheese, because we literally don't have cheese in this house, period. Like we never have like dairy products. It's only like the very few times that we've decided to make sandwiches, or that one time for our like apartment warming where we made the charcuterie chips and everything, and then we got the Applewood smoked bacon. So that is everything for our small grocery haul. I also got nails from another store because I literally just lost 2 nails just trying to film this because they're old, and when I have press-ons that are old, they just cannot stay on for the life of me. So I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put some new nails on, and then we are going to get to work. So I will see you guys later.
Hi everyone, happy Friday. So, oh my God, I'm sorry. My voice is like really like hoarse, kind of like rough a little bit because I haven't like talked in like over an hour. I've just been kind of just sitting and just watching YouTube videos. So I haven't like done much before work. I do start work from 11 to 7, and then I finish that the same way on Saturday as well. But like every end of my weekly vlog, or at least I try to encapsulate my week, how I feel, and things that I'm excited for next week or just in the future in general. But yeah, so far I've been good. Tired, but what is new? I'm always tired, I feel. But yeah, I've just been doing really good. I've been working. I've been spending a lot of time, as you can see through the week, with, you know, friends and family. And it's been a very wholesome like week. Even like last week, like I got to see my friend Marlena at a cafe and everything. It was kind of like a spontaneous thing because she had work a little bit later, so I got to hang out and have breakfast with her before she started her day last week. And also some good news is you guys are going to see more Disneyland vlogs coming up soon because Pat and I got the Inspire key, so we will be going a lot. The reason why I even went to Disney to begin with so often was not because I had a pass, but my dad does work at Disney, so that would kind of created a perk. But I feel like even though like my dad uses his employee passes to let us go, we just, ended up accumulating a lot of money. Like Disney is very expensive. On top of food, like already out of the gate, you're already spending like $35 regularly if you don't have like a pass or anything to go and park at the Disney and Friends or the Pixar parking structure. And we also pay for food and a lot of other things in the Lightning Lane, which we did last 2 weeks ago when we went. So once we like got the Inspire key, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really good. Like I feel like this is going to help a lot in terms of like cost. And yeah, so I think it's just worth it because we go all the time. We love going, and I think it'll help us a lot with being able to enjoy it while still like, you know, being able to do a lot of other things because we have the more money to do so, I guess. But yeah, actually I did sign up because Pat and I talked about it like after our Disneyland trip that we just had recently, and we were like, oh, like we should really get the key. We were even thinking about it about a month ago, but yeah, obviously it was sold out at the time and only you could renew it if you already had a key pass. So yeah, we were like, okay, I'm gonna basically just sign myself for alerts and we'll see. So 2 days ago, I saw an email that was sent like the day before because they had them go back on sale for like a limited time on the 20th. So I was like, let me see if I can. So I called Pat while he was like during his break at work. I was also during my break, and I called him and I was like, hey, like, do you still want the pass? And he's like, of course I do. So we made the arrangements and now we have the pass. So I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a very fun summer, especially now that we have the pass. Even on my days off, if Pat's working and I'm on my day off and I want to go hang out and have lunch with my dad or something like that, that would be really fun too. So that's kind of everything on that. So I think we will be going to Disneyland at the beginning half of Memorial Day, beginning half of next Monday. And then we're going to go and eat with my family because my mom always makes Memorial Day dinner. So we're going to do that. And then I think we are going June 22nd. So that will be exciting. All next week, I'm going to be prepping to have a 4-day trip to San Francisco. I think I kind of highlighted it a little bit earlier in the vlog. But yes, my sister-in-law is graduating high school. It's so exciting. I'm so proud of her. And so we're going to be there for 4 days just to kind of hang out with all of our friends that live in the Bay Area still. And yeah, I think it will be a lot of fun. I'm thinking about possibly getting jade while I'm there, like a jade bracelet. I've been thinking about it for months. I've been thinking about it since we left San Francisco. It's just that we didn't have enough time because usually our time in San Francisco when we do go at the beginning of the year is for Lunar New Year and being around Pat's family and just having family time with my in-laws. So that's kind of like, that's other stuff. We do extra stuff, as you guys seen in like the past like 2 San Francisco vlogs that happened earlier in the year. But I think just in general, I think because we have more time, because we're more focused on her actual graduation being that huge family event that day, that we'll have more time to like kind of do some other stuff before we leave. So it's still a 4-day trip like usual, but I think it'll give us, you know, good balance between like doing some fun things that San Francisco has to offer as always, as well as hanging out with family and in-laws, and that'll be really fun. And then I have another announcement, which is really exciting, but I think I will do a separate video for that because the release date for that is coming up and I'm really excited, so I won't give too much away. But yeah, it's been a project that has been about like a 1.5 years in the making. I think I have posted it so far on my Instagram, but I haven't like done, I think it's also, yeah, I posted it personal on my personal Facebook for all my family and friends from, years past to see, but I haven't like made like a official announcement on everything, just because I want it to be closer to the release date so everybody kind of has it fresh in their mind for everything. But I think I will do a separate video for that. I'm thinking about doing it maybe the day before, so that way, yeah, it's just kind of like known, because it will be coming on midnight the day of the release on May 31st. So that is very exciting. But yeah, other than that, I'm just chilling. I don't have anything but like good things that are happening. And I just am so grateful for all of you guys that have been here. I've gotten 101 subscribers. And, while a lot of people don't think that's a lot, despite, we're living in the world of influencers where people have thousands, millions of subscribers. I'm just so thankful for everyone who is here. Yeah, I always take these small wins. It's always the small wins that are the most important. I feel like a lot of people, especially in our day and age, when we see on social media all these people having these grandiose achievements, that we usually mistake the small wins that we have in our own lives in retrospect to other people. Like, as someone who's 25, I used to feel down on myself because I feel like I didn't accomplish so much. But when you realize where you are now in retrospect to where you came from, it's just, it brings a lot of perspective that everybody's on their different timeline, right? I'm pretty sure there's probably some people that have looked at my life and thought, oh, like, why haven't I gotten there? And they have. Like, everybody has their different timeline. So I always like to say that be grateful for the things that you have. Like, there's no problem with wanting to strive for more. Of course, you want to. Everybody wants to improve themselves. And it's so great that you do. But at the end of the day, still appreciate the people who are there for you, who support you, who love you. Feel thankful for, your jobs or your career or your education accomplishments. All of those things are really important. And they, all of them are kind of a, how do I word it? Kind of like a small reward for all of the things that have brought you to this point. The things that you have done in the past have brought you to where you are. And you should be grateful for that. You should be very proud of yourself for all the things that you've accomplished so far. But anyway, I am done with rambling. I am going to kind of clean around the apartment because black furniture is very dusty, and I kid you not, within the third day it is dusty again. So I'm going to clean a little bit. I am going to get some more coffee because I'm still tired, and I'm going to start the work day off on a good feet. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week, and I will see you guys next week. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.